20 years old.
I'm 21.
My name is Ruby Garcia and I am 21 years old.
My name is Ricky and I'm 20 years old.
I'm 20 years old.
I'm 20 years old.
My name is William Whipple V and I am 19 years old.
I'm 19.
Just because my family isn't really they don't really like museums as much.
Like overall, I felt like museums were like pretty boring.
I love museums.
I've been to plenty of museums in my time, not as much recently, I guess.
As a child, just randomly, either for school or not, and then recently more with family.
So I grew up a lot going to the Da Vinci Center.
I went to a lot of museums as a kid. Both my parents were artists, so they took me to a lot of different art museums, and they were really into taking me to science centers. So.
I really liked how we were able as a group to just kind of analyze as a group all of our connections with the art.
I love seeing the original versions of things.
They would have things with magnets that you could play around with, and they would have Rube Goldberg machines that you could start and watch happen.
We did a self-portrait.
It was in a dark hallway, and it was a black room with a video screen, and it was playing this really creepy video that it was an empty hallway, so it really set the vibe.
And being surrounded by these creatures that one could destroy me. And as a kid, that's cool. I would say that's cool. And it still is.
It was a big round wall around you, and there was gonna be a projection on the round wall, and they would just blast music, blast air, and water. It was very fun.
Cool, and they had these VR headsets, and you got to be in the painting, which was awesome.
I don't remember what the museum was, but I remember going up to a very large-scale piece as a kid, and it basically engulfed me entirely, and it took me to a new place, and that's when I really wanted to pursue art.
I like the gift shop, of course. Who doesn't?
I feel some museums are just very they're exhibited as too proper.
When you get the really loud art snobs. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of elitist. It's elitism versus it's classism.
But my generation are extremely anxious and like to plan things as much as they can before they get there. When they look up the menus at a restaurant.
We kind of stopped going to public places as much as we used to.
For other people who have light sensory issues or something like that, that would have to go into a combination with that, because
I really didn't go out as much when I was younger, more so because my parents would just tell me I gotta be safe, and just obviously living in an Hispanic household, they just trying to protect you from the outside world.
I think just getting there is really, if you can get people to the museums, people would be happy to go.
Distance and time right now.
More so it's the distance, and if the museum is free.
As a student, I'm not necessarily looking to go to something that's going to cost me $20 to go in and do it.
Probably either location or just not enough awareness of one's near here.
I do really like going to art opens because I get to talk to other people that are working in the art world, and it's very interesting to see the original perspective on pieces and to know the history and feeling behind it.
Just something interesting where it was can grab your attention, a specific historical period, or a festival going on near the museums, anything like that, I think would be really fun.
I think I would go for a music experience, but that's me personally. I think other experience or festivals would be cool too.
think they called it like the sensory area or something. Like there was art where you could just touch on the wall.
How about like have an activity that, you know, it gets you like activating like your senses, and it really for me, I feel like it's like much more fun, and it gets me like learning. It gets me very intrigued, especially with someone that I get very distracted easily.
Technology's crazy, it's always changing. People in my generation, some might need it to hold their attention. Not for me specifically, but I've seen that, and I think it would be useful to get people in my generation to go.
I feel like incorporating more interactive things, and especially with like the generation, like photo opportunities and like stuff to post on social media.
I feel like definitely the digital exhibits are cool, like sound baths and that kind of thing, but the physical stuff I do still really connect with.
Seeing something really interesting and special like that, something you wouldn't see often or be able to see anywhere else, would definitely make me want to go there, yeah.
Modern art, graffiti, just like cartoons, anime, like all of this. Maybe if there was a museum for that, that would be pretty cool.
I don't know, I feel like laser light shows would be fun.
From like we walk in and be at the beginning of art times, and then like maybe stuff with how it's similar to some stuff today, and it would take you through the ages, and then it would end up super like technological maybe, like the evolution of art and how it's gearing towards our new generation.